A little bit history on international law. As we all know, the United States and Japan and Germany was at war in the Second World War. Well, Japan surrendered at the end of the war after two atomic bomb attacks. They surrendered to the United States, and the surrender ceremony was conducted on the USS Missouri, facilitated by, at that time, General MacArthur. And General MacArthur says that these proceedings over with, that Japan had surrendered unconditional, 100% surrender to the United States. So you tell me whether Japan is the United States or is it Japan? Well, tell me about Germany, who fought the First World War and lost, and were able to fight the Second World War and lost. Because of all these things happening is because of law, international law. And so Japan is still Japan, Germany is still Germany, but the United States remains here in Hawaii as a occupier, just like they're going to do with Iraq. They're going to sit here and occupy these land. They will not conquer it because they have no legal authority or jurisdiction to bring their laws here. And the 50th state is illegal. It was conceived through lies and innuendos, just like the Iraq War was started. Weapons of mass destruction. We all know that the United States entered Iraq for the oil and for the president and the vice president to flex their muscles, and Halliburton, who Cheney was the president of Halliburton. Halliburton turned around and cheated the taxpayers, overpriced in the gas, the fuel that was utilized. And this is no secret. You know, the United States government, unfortunately, Wall Street and all of these things that's coming down, it just didn't happen overnight. This happened over years and years and years, and people looked the other way.
Could I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay, now some of these organizations are huge organizations like Conservation International and the Moore Foundation. They're the ones that are going to finance this new telescope on Monacaya. They say they're environmentally sensitive. What's your take on somebody that would build up there?
Well, you know, money, it takes money to make money. And let's face it, you know, President Obama signed a stimulus bill, and you know, all of these things are related. All of these things are related. If you want to stop corruption, you get rid of the developer. Environmentals are developers, and they develop for self-use, self-purpose. There's nothing to do with you or I. We're just pawns to these people. Until we wake up and really smell the roses, we're in big trouble.
Okay. Could I ask another question?
Sure.
Some people feel that they're so worked up over this thing that they don't want another telescope up there, that they'll stop it. They'll just lay down in front of the equipment or whatever they need to do. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, I think you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. If that's what it takes, then that's what you got to do. You know, because money talks and the rest walks.
Okay. 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 Good enough. Good enough. You need them? Do you need them? Okay. Let's see if I can get into something else. How would you how would your organization reorganize Hawaii? What would happen if you got your wish, your dream?
Well, first of all, I'm with the Reinstated Lawful Hawaiian Government, as you can see here. We're not a group. We are the government of Hawaii, established. We reinstated March 13th, 1999. And this is not a group. This is the government of Hawaii. What are we going to do when we come back? Business as usual. No more and no less. We'll take control of the immigration, which the U.S. has opened the doors to it, and you got every Tom, Dick, and Harry coming in here. And the United States is reckless, so very reckless, that they allow these things to happen, because this don't belong to them. So you don't take very good care of things that you don't own. If this was the United States, they wouldn't allow these people in here. You got all Tom, Dick, and Harrys coming in here, and that's terrible. That's not right.
Okay. So do you think, with all these developers around, that it's just money driven? Do you think there's one big financial...
Yes, that's what it is. A big financial, just watch the bouncing ball,
Right, right. And how about the military bases? Would you, as the government of Hawaii, would you want them out of here, or what?
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. A lot of people say, well, Uncle Sam, what's going to happen if we get rid of the United States and some other country would come and overthrow us again? I said, the United States will not let that happen. The difference with this now is that now, when we reestablish and become the government, the total government of Hawaii, now the negotiations on this table here, talking about this land, will be Hawaiian citizens and the citizens from the U.S. government. Whereas now, they're talking about this land, and all the citizens around this table talking about the land that belongs to the Hawaiian is all U.S. citizens. You cannot do that. It's illegal by international law.
Okay. Now, I've seen on your box over there that a Marine Corps signature. Are you former military? Or?
Yes, I'm a former military. I'm a retired Sergeant Major, United States Marine Corps.
Okay.
And I put many years in the Marines. This is what drove me to doing what I'm doing now, because I thought I did a very good job when I was in Korea, and I thought I did a damn good job in Vietnam. And when I came back home to Hawaii, my people were destitute. They were living on the beaches, living in the bushes and under the trees and under blue tarps, and just wasn't being taken care of. The picture is, one that's not very clear.
Okay. So you feel the solution is that the government that's controlling everything now, the United States government, must leave, and that you could initiate treaties and you would become an independent sovereign nation. You could have your own police force, your own armies. You could that this would be the future.
Yes, we are independent. We became independent in November 28, 1843, recognized by the Queen of England and the King of France. We are independent. We are an independent country. This is the Kingdom of Hawaii.